Hello YouTube, Gentleman 2005 here with a review of the Ressha Sentai ToQger Ressha Gattai series, ToQger Ressha 12, DX Ressha Gattai Hyper Ressha Tei-Oh. I think I said the word Ressha just now about 6 times. So this is the ToQger's Big Mech. He has 3 modes. This is a large box. Let's take a look. So over here, in the top corner, it's got the name I was just reading off. Alright, 3 modes: Hyper Ressha Terminal, and Hyper Ressha Tei-Oh. And up there in the top right hand corner, we see the ToQger logo, and up here we see Hyper Tokyo Ichigo. We see, look, you can put toq-oh in there, and we see the face of Tokyo Rainbow. No, of toq-oh. ToQ-oh. Tokyo Rainbow's got that face. If I can get this box back up, because it's large and awkward. There we go. On this side, 3 modes. We saw that already. On this side, look, if you take this and you put all these trains on it, you get Tokyo Rainbow, which looks like this. Right? So we're going to see that in a minute. It's really freaking tall. And it says, look, these are the other toys that we've already reviewed ages ago because we waited a long freaking time to get this guy. Right, so let's take a look at what's in the box. Okay. This large monstrosity is how he comes in the box. Right, he's really big and he is splayed open. Why? I honestly don't know. Maybe it was supposed to be safer to transport him that way. I don't know. I feel like they could have flipped him and closed him and made us save a lot of money. That's just me. I could be wrong. You do get these arm pieces right here, which are pretty obvious which direction they go on, especially when I close him up, which I'll do right now. Which there's a lever right here. As long as I hold this lever, he will close. Right now, actually, we're gonna fold these in before I close him all the way. I totally forgot to do that just now. He's upside down. We'll flip him over. Now that he's flipped over, it's pretty obvious which side he's going. This goes on this side. This goes on this side. Okay. The only other piece you get is this thing with the ToQger logo on it, the TQG. And I just kind of shove that on here. Alright. Real easy way to do it. Here is the Hyper Ressha. Right? So it's this little small Hyper train. There's the face. It's got a number 29. And here's the little markers for using it with the ToQ changer, which we will do. And then we just stick it on top. And there we have the Hyper Ressha right there. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is, actually I'm going to get the changer in here and I'm going to do those particular sounds first. So, if I go ahead and I take this, right, and I put it in the ToQ changer, which we're gonna, okay. Hyper Ressha. Transformation. As usual, I get Hyper Tokyo, Ichigo. It auto defaults to Ichigo. Summoning. Alright, there's the large train pulling in. Now let's see if we can Norikai. See what happens. Let's grab a tank. That was anticlimactic. Nothing happened. Let's try again. Okay, let's try that again. Because that didn't work. There we go. So that's the thing that happens. Now, let's try a different ToQger. Let's grab Green. I like Green. He's a nice guy. Okay. Having bad luck. Oh my god. There we go. Well, let's see if I try to... what happens if I try to transform from this. So it automatically goes to Hyper Tokyo Ichigo, right? But I can get the other ToQgers to Hyper mode by Norkai changing with them. In fact, one last one before we go back to robot things, right? We saw we can actually use this to transform into Rokugo. Let's see if we can get him to Norkai Hyper. Right, so anybody can Norkai the Hyper, so that's cool. Alright, let's get this out of here, because that thing's made enough noise for one day. Whew, those sounds. Okay, we're going to turn this into Hyper Ressha Tei-Oh. There's a lot of steps involved. I mean, like, a lot. Okay, first step, actually we already did it, was to pull this train off. Right, the second thing we're going to do is we're going to fold it like this. Why? To expose the face. Okay, that's step 2. Try to keep up, please, everyone. Okay, we just pulled that piece. Okay, so we're now going to stand him up. Alright, we did that. This last part's going to require picking up the camera. We're now going to take the head and insert it right there. There we go. Hyper Ressha Tei-Oh. That's it, folks. That was the transformation. I'm not making that up. You just stand him up and slap the head on. Real simple. Even Dawson can do it. So that's cool. Let's okay, we're gonna now make him into terminal mode and have the other trains enter him. Yeah, we said it. Alright, so take that off. Just gonna lay him back down and open him up. Okay. Open up. Okay. Oops. Well, that piece off. Alright, I'm going to flip these pieces out, right? And he looks like this. I'm now going to, I need to put the red Ressha back together. I'm now going to slide him in, right? He will sit in there like this. Green Ressha has to get put back together too, right? They put green in here. Blue will go right here. They pretty much line them up in here, just like when they're in when they're toq-oh. Right, so yellow over here by blue on the arm area. and pink on this arm. Right. So now it is the Hyper Ressha terminal. It's a train station. Oops, the camera slipped. Alright, so that's what he does. You can dock your trains there. We're not going to do ToQger Rainbow, which is going to require basically ripping the heads off all the trains. Set their trains so they're not heads, just the front of the train, but it sounds better if I say I have to rip all their heads off. Okay. Okay, I got all my trains pulled apart. I've got, now what you're going to need red, blue, green, yellow, pink, tank, car carrier, and diesel, police, fire, and build. You're also going to need shield and drill, right? There's lots of trains involved in this combination. Now, what you have here is you have these little pieces, right? When these little switches. When I flip the switch, it raises the clips. Right? There's 3 sets of them. Well, there's 2 sets of switches. Oh, there's 3. Come on, I didn't see that one back there. It's black. There's 3 sets of switches that activate 3 rows of clips. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and just drive these guys in. We're gonna raise these first set of clips. Right, I'm gonna drive them in such that they will click into place. Right, just like if we were using the changer. Red, blue, green. Now yellow and pink are going to go on the arms way back there. Yellow and pink. Right now, the second row right here is going to be tank and car carrier. Okay, so I'm going to roll him in. Tank and car carrier. Okay. To finish off the arms, I'm gonna put build right here behind pink, and I'm gonna put diesel right behind yellow. Okay. Now, this final row is going to get. Let's do police and fire. Police is gonna go right here on this side. Fire right here. Then this final row is going to get shield Ressha and drill Ressha. Okay, if I push this button here, this piece will actually fold up into feet so that I may stand him. Okay, so let's take a moment. We're gonna get a really good look at him as I raise him up. This is tall. This piece will fold down, right? And, whoops, I don't want to lose it. This piece up here will actually fold all the way up. It's this back piece. I'm going to fold it up and twist it at the same time. Oop. All right. Actually, I'm going to twist it first. Make my life easy. It'll expose the face of ToQger Rainbow. Spin him around. Please don't leave us build Ressha. This, right, also has a twist right here. So now it looks like this, and we're just going to clip it into the back so that now Hyper Ressha is included. And let's see if I can slide this all the way back and not drop it off the table. I still cannot get it into frame. Right? But it's a beautiful thing. It's kind of neat, right? ToQger Rainbow. My only problem with it is that the backs of the trains are not there. I just got a whole bunch of husks sitting over here. You know, like the backs of the trains, just like, well, guess we're just gonna chill on the side, guys. But you know, it's pretty neat. I do like the concept. It's very rainbow. It's very rainbow. And it works. I mean, being a train, it's a giant train docking station. And for purposes of ending this, because my arms hurt, I'm going to turn them real quick back into Hyper Ressha. Okay, so how do I feel about this? I actually think it's pretty neat. As simplistic as it is, it's kind of neat. I love that I get this real without having to buy that cannon, right? And I do like, if you're like me and you're fidgety, the ability to do this and click in every which direction is very stress releasing. So that's nice. I like that. It's a very stupid reason to like this, but hey, it's my reason. Don't judge me. I also like the terminal thing because I go, you know what? Really, the only parts of these I actually care about are these, the parts that work in the changer. And if I make it into the terminal, I can slap all these guys on there and store them in one spot and just tow them around. So that's great. But yeah, I do, you know, not like the fact that the backs of all the Ressha's are not used in the final combination. But there's something nice about that simplistic transformation of you just stand the bastard up and he's done, right? You clip the head on and you're good to go. Nothing overly complicated, pulling pieces apart, flipping things around. You just stand them up, right? That's certainly very different than most things we've gotten over the years. So, you know, I got him now that the show's over, and actually the next show's is, you know, about halfway done. He was cheap. So if you find one cheap, like I did, definitely get him, especially, you know, if you bought the other ones and you're like, I don't really want to spend like $150 on this giant train. Hey, now they're cheap. Grab one. Definitely worth it, right? You know, finish off your collection, get you a Hyper Ressha to do the Hyper Transformation, and make you a big giant rainbow train. So yeah, until next time, check out the podcast, ResshaRambles.com, bringing you the latest Toku news in the craziest way possible. As always, thumbs up, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.